In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a simple logo with a slogan using Serif DrawPlus X5. So once Serif DrawPlus X5 opens, what you want to do is click on Start New Drawing, and it'll ask you for different sort of page shapes. So for example, you have A3, A4, A5, apologize, I meant page sizes. So in this example we're going to choose just A4 to keep it simple, and it should load up. Now at the moment it's portrait, but if we want to set it to landscape, what we do is go up here and select set page to landscape, and we can start designing our logo. So on the left hand side we've got the toolbar down here, which has lots of different tools, but the tool that I'm interested in for now is the shape tool, and the shape that I'm going to use for my logo is a quick donut tool. So I'll select that and then just drag it out here as so, and what we want to do is perhaps slightly change the shape of this. So what we'll do is click on the node tool, and we can change the shape as we want. So let's just keep it like that. Okay, and let's click back on the pointer tool, and maybe we can rotate it. It might be easier to rotate it this way. Okay, there we go. And we want to add some color to this tool, so we go to the color wheel down here, and we're going to select an appropriate color. So let's just go for a reddish color, and you could also select the outline color by selecting up here and the fill color, but we're just going to keep it as it is. So we're going to move it into an appropriate position, and then we want to insert some text. So we go down here on the text tool, and we want to add we want to select the artistic text tool. So we want to just select the size of our text, and we can write the name of our company down, and I'm just going to keep it as that. So that's the name of our company, and you can resize it just by sizing it this way, or you can resize it up here as well. So just, and we're going to change the font slightly. So the font tool is up here, and we're going to select a suitable font, and you'll notice that as we go through the different fonts, you can see a live preview of the different fonts, and I quite like the look of that font. So it's called Umbra BT, so I'm going to keep it as that, and just move it into the right position. And so that's our logo designed, and I'm just going to put a slogan in. So slogans are basically just like a saying for the company. For example, McDonald's have just do it. Nike have just do it. McDonald's have I'm loving it. So these are examples of slogans. So for my slogan, I'm going to keep it fairly simple. So instead of using the I could use the artistic text tool, or you could, if you want to put writing in, you can use this frame text tool, but I'm just going to stick to the artistic text tool for now. And I'm going to put, just going to select that and then click on the artistic text tool, and then I can write my text down, which is down here, and my slogan will be called simply tutorials, and then we can make that slightly bigger so it can be viewed, and we can position that into, maybe we'll position it here. Okay, and then again we can change the font, and we'll get a live font preview. So let's just use undercurrent BTN. As you can see, it's just kind of gone out. It's So we're just going to resize that, and we could add some sort of effects to this shape here. So you've got lots of different effects down here that you can select from. So if we go to styles, and you can browse through the different effects that you want to have. If you click on this, you've got lots of different effects you could add, and you could have a little play around yourself. For example, you could add shadow effects. So let's just see. Yeah, okay, let's stick with shadow. And what we do is we can select lots of different effects here. So let's just say we want to select this one. Let's call a lift shadow. We drag it into the area where we want it, and there you go. You've got a bit of an effect. If you don't like the effect that you've just applied, you can just undo it. But for this example, I'm just going to keep it as it is. I'm going to position this outside of the shadow area. And once we're happy with it, and once you're happy with it, then you can save it and export it. So let's just talk you through saving the actual logo. So for example, if you want to continue working on this document, you would just click on save, and you'd save it into an appropriate area, and that would mean that once it's closed, it will be exported in a Serif DrawPlus document, and you can work on it at a later stage. If you're happy with it, then you could export it. I would recommend that you save it and export it. So basically, in the future, if you wanted to make any amendments, you can go to the saved document, depending on where you save it, and edit it. But and you could also export it. So I'm going to show you the export wizard. So what we're going to do before we export it, let's just select everything. Okay, so make sure everything's selected, and you can also group it as well. So what grouping does is that if you move anything around, it will move together. And if we go to export, and you can export it as an image. Now you can export it as a PNG file. What PNG files usually do is support transparent backgrounds. So if you had a colored document, for example, like just say you wanted to put this logo on a document which had maybe a yellow background, then you won't get the white areas around the actual logo. And there's lots of different file types you can export it to, for example like JPEG, but obviously this does not support transparent background, so you'd see the white area around the logo if you were to put it into any image or any other document. So I would suggest just saving it as a PNG, which is portable network graphics. I'd keep all the other settings the same, and just click on export, and it will give you an area of where to export it to, and you can just give it a name. And if we just write down logo and click on save, and it will be exported. Okay, so this is a simple video tutorial on how to create a logo in Serif DrawPlus X5. Thank you for watching.